Yeah, great performance from Ellie. I know Ellie by heart, and I'm not really surprised about her debut with Chelsea and her debut in the league. She's a great player. As you could see tonight, she just brought an immediate impact into the performance, into the result, and I think, she has this quality. So it's a good addition in our squad, and I think it's good to have her in Chelsea in this league. Having the opportunity to bring players with her quality in this league is always something really positive, and we are really proud to have her in our squad.
Yeah, and obviously she's one of a couple of new players, but it still felt like, sort of, the same on Chelsea. You still showed that ruthlessness in the clinical in the moments when it counted. Was that something that you were kind of really pleased to see this season carry on where you left off in the end of last season?
Yeah, I'm pleased tonight with the result, but also with the performance. I think first half we had the control. I think we created the most dangerous opportunities in the game. We conceded from a set piece. At the end, the game was more transitional because I think both teams were probably not 100% physically. But again, overall, I think we had a good performance in possession, but also out of possession. We were strong. We were able to keep some really good players in City quiet, which is good. We had a strong start in the season tonight, and I think I'm pleased with that. But again, that's only the first game, so always important to start with 3 points, but we still have a long way to go.
Kerr is next, please.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Check in on Naomi Girma. Wasn't in the squad tonight. Is she all right?
Yeah, she just had a small issue on her calf during the week, and we'll assess her next week to see how long it will be. Hopefully not too bad, but she was not ready and fit to play the game tonight.
Can I just check whether that's the same injury from
No.
last season?
No, that's something different. Yeah.
And I wanted to ask as well, yesterday we asked you a lot about Alyssa Thompson and you were not able to say anything. Now that she's been unveiled as a player, tell us a little bit about her and why you brought her on board.
Alyssa again, I think she's a player who will bring, I think, an impact in the squad, in the team. I think, again, it's important for us to have depth, but also to have a healthy competition in the squad. So we already planned earlier in the transfer window to bring a winger in the squad, so it took quite a long time, but we just were able to bring her, and I'm really pleased because I know her quality, I know what she can bring to the team, and I'm sure she will bring also an immediate impact for us to continue to have success, hopefully, but also on our performances and results. So, she's a great player, great person, so I'm really pleased she's with us.
Kit, next, please.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Kit.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
About Aggie Beever-Jones obviously scored the first goal tonight. With Ramirez injured, with LJ injured, with Sam just coming back, with Alyssa just got here, how important do you feel Aggie could be this season for you?
Yeah, she'll be important as all the other players when they are fit and able to play. But for sure, Aggie just had the opportunity to start the game, and I think she was able to have a good performance, but also to score, which is important in her position. So, from the beginning of the season, she's showing everyone she's ready and she's able to perform in a big game. That's nice for her, but also for us. And she needs to keep the confidence, and she needs to keep the right mentality. She has the right mentality. She works hard. She's always listening to the small tweaks we can bring into her game. And I think today it was a really positive day for her and for the team.
Was there anything in particular that impressed you about Aggie's performance today? Was it the goal, or was there anything else that she did that you liked?
Yeah, the goal was a great goal, a great finish, but also we spoke a lot with Aggie about her being able to hold the ball when she has a lot of pressure in behind, to her feet, but also she is able to make the runs in behind the back line. So I think that's really something good for her and for us, because she's more unpredictable when she's able to do both And I think today she just showed that quality. She made some good runs in behind, but also she was able to keep the ball under pressure. So I think for a forward, that's a nice combination, but also she's a complete player with the ball. Without the ball, she works hard. She was dictating our press tonight, and she did that well, so cool.
Flo next, please.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
Just wanted to ask about the back three. Obviously, we saw it a little bit last season, and playing that way allows you to push Sonia Baltimore and Ellie Carpenter really high. So, how much is that setup going to be important for you this season?
Again, I think it's more about being unpredictable and being able to play with different systems. I think that's good for us to be able to play back three, back four, because when we face opponents, sometimes they will doubt on what we can use going into the game. We want to be as strong as possible in different systems, and I think it's good to have that options. So, yeah, today I thought it was the right choice to play with a back three for many reasons. You just said, like, having some wing backs high and wide. With the quality we have with Sandy and Ellie. In some other games, maybe I will make a bit different choice, because with the squad I have, I can have different options again. But again, I think it brings some good in possession of the ball, some good control, being able to play a back three, and that's more difficult for the other teams to have a high press when you play like this. So it was part of the decision tonight.
I also just wanted to ask, there was a moment in the first half where I know you looked like you were talking to the fourth official about Sydney sort of timeout.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what you thought about that. Obviously, it happens a lot at the moment, and it was a long break.
Yeah.
Do you want to see, a way to stop that happening?
Yeah, I would love that. Just because for me that's not fair. Like, it's not in the rules in football, and I mentioned that last season as well, with all the goalkeepers going down just for the coach to have a tactical stoppage to talk to the players. And I'm not saying I will never use that, because I know that it can be part of a strategy, but I think, yeah, tonight it was too much. Like, it was a long break. It was obvious for everyone, like they had the board and everything, and I think that's not like in the rules. So, yeah, for me it's quite annoying, because yeah, can bring an advantage to the other team. I'm not saying I cannot do the same, but yeah, like that's not in my mind to do that. I always try to use like the beginning of the game before the players come out, half time. To try to make some tweaks tactically when I think it's and also we have some strategies with the players in terms of communication. So sometimes when something is not going the way I want, I have some signals with some players just to tell them like what we need to change, or without having this long break and breaking the game. And I think at the end of the day, like, that's not fair for the fans either.
How detailed are your signals? Are they simple hands, or are they more?
They can be with my face when I'm really upset, with my hands when sometimes I just mention a name on the pitch, a name of a player. Yeah, we are quite deep on that, and now the player know exactly what I'm trying to say when I mention a name or when I do something with my hands. We have the same code and with the same language.
Abby, please. Thank you.
So we saw Saka in the squad tonight. Is it likely that she'll make an appearance versus Aston Villa next weekend?
Maybe. You know, she was fit to come in the game. It was my decision not to make that call. But again, never easy for a player, any player. I'm not talking only about Sam, but that's never easy to come in these type of games, just because the rhythm is high. Sometimes when you come in, it's hard. It takes you 5-10 minutes to get to the rhythm of the game. And I think I felt maybe if the game had been 2-0, I would have done something different. But 2-1, where City was trying to push hard to score the second goal, I felt maybe I had other options on the bench. But again, that's fine for some. I didn't talk to her, but maybe to be a little bit disappointed because she wanted to come in to bring impact to the team, to play in Stamford Bridge with the fans. But I'm sure she will understand and we'll have a conversation for her to be ready mentally for the next game.
Sure, and then obviously Alyssa Thompson, she does have a cross in her arm. Do you know a sort of rough time frame before she's able to start playing? Is it?
Hopefully she'll be able to play next week.
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping for her to be available next week.
brilliant, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Abby. Tom, thanks.
Hi, so could
Hi,
I ask
Tom.
a question about Anna in goal? A couple of important saves in the first half, and obviously a massive summer for her. Like, have you noticed any differences about her? Is it just it's her role in Euros? Has she got more of like an aura and more of a kind of a charisma about her after the way she played in the summer?
She's got a plaster, hasn't
Yeah.
she? in her thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Anna has been incredible for us. Last season, she had an incredible season with Chelsea. I found she was one of the best players in the squad. Going into the Euro this summer was something really important for her as being the number one. She had great success in the Euro as well, and I think now for her it's more about being the number one and dealing with that situation. She's a really competitive player. She always wants to learn. She always wants to improve. And I think she's really demanding, which is nice. But I didn't see a lot of differences from last season going into this summer and going into the new season.
And you won the game, so maybe this isn't such a big deal, but did you think you should have had a penalty in the first half?
Yes, I think so. And yeah, I just talked to the fourth official saying like, do we have the VAR? And she said, no, we don't have the VAR. And say, yeah, I know, but it's harm. So it was PK. But yeah, again, today I'm not obsessed about it because we won the game. But I think, if we could have the technology in the women's game, it could have been better. Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
So
Hi,
really
Pete.
bright today. Obviously, we know she had a summer break and preparation and everything. The performance stayed particularly towards the end when she was heading everything away under pressure, particularly from Shaw. I think it was great for her to start the season like this.
Yeah, I'm really pleased for Millie. She's our leader, she's our captain, and she brings this aggressiveness into the team. I think she had a good performance, and I'm really happy she had that performance. And she started the game strong, and she had a good start in the season for her. That's important. She's again the main leader in the team, and she just set up the level for the other teammates. So I think it's great.
Last but not least, Catherine.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi, sorry.
It feels like every season we kind of ask, can anyone stop Chelsea? And obviously every club's going to want to try and end that unbeaten record from last season. I mean, to play a club that could potentially be a title rival in the first game and get that win, how significant is that? Obviously, you said it's the first game of the season, but how kind of big is it to be a team that could be challenging up there in the first game?
Yeah, I think in terms of psychological aspects, it's important to always be able to beat a big opponent and someone who is trying to fight for the title in the league. But again, that's only been the first game. The season will be difficult, we know that. So yeah, I'm not going to go crazy with these 3 points. It's always good for the confidence. It's always good to have a strong start, but it's only been the first one, and we still have 21 to go. We know this league is competitive. We can lose points against everyone in this league. So again, good for the confidence. We will enjoy our weekend, and we will be ready to start on Monday because we have again an important game next weekend. Yeah, she just had a knock on her ankle, but I'm hoping for her to be fine next week and to be available for the game next weekend.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.